What is interesting when we talk about drugs and gateway drugs, alcohol use is a serious gateway drug to serious narcotics that is often overlooked.
I would love to jump in right here because I do believe that alcohol is, alcohol abuse is as American as apple pie, right? If you look at the founding of this country, if you look at, again, the only constitutional amendment that's ever been repealed, that's ever been enacted and then repealed, had to do with alcohol. When you look at every step of development in American history, alcohol is there. And so the way that we tend to use and abuse alcohol in America is, I would say, unique in the way that it's connected to our corporations. I mean, even if you look at the fact of how income taxes even started here in America, was because those who were for prohibition were trying to get that legislation through, and it was much easier when the federal government didn't depend on alcohol tax. Right, at one point, almost a third of our federal dollars came from the taxes from alcohol, and this is about 100 years ago. Right, so alcohol in America in American history has always been intertwined, and the way that Americans abuse alcohol has always been is always connected, and it's something that we have failed to admit, I think, sociologically as a country, how it's an issue with our culture. And I think that's one of the barriers that people have when it comes to individual recovery, is folks will just say, oh, it's just alcohol, when alcohol is as dangerous as really any drug out there. And it is even a struggle sometimes to get folks to realize that alcohol is a drug.
So, Pastor, in the minute that we have left, it's not just as American as American Pie and Chevrolet. You got to also include alcohol.
Armstrong, if I may jump in the conversation also, and just piggyback on your guest, Julian Mack. He referred earlier on back to prohibition, and prohibition in the United